Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Matt, and I am that campaign guy, and welcome back to the Teclis High Elves Campaign. Oh, it is good to be back. Now, it's been a good few days since I've recorded this. Thing's about 4 or 5 days. I've just put the first episode up, and it's doing okay so far, so I am glad to see. Now, I remind myself where we were. Yes, we have. We've just conquered the local populations. There was the Lizardmen, who had the Sentinels of Zetsi, and the Golden Colossus. We have easily wiped them out. That was by like turn 10 or something. We raised the settlement of the Golden Ziggurat after defeating the army up here, took the Sentinels of Zetsi, and then stormed on down to the Golden Colossus. That was a big old battle. Couple of battles actually around the Sentinels of Zetsi. It was very, very good indeed. But the position we find ourselves in now, we have been backstabbed in the butt by these the naughty Dark Elves. No, we had a treaty in the first place, but you know, stab they did, and riposte we shall. But yes, they actually came down to attack us. They had a little foray, a little expedition down to the Sentinels of Zetsi, where they actually encountered my own rebels, and they had a merry old battle, and they won, but they took a hell of a lot of damage, which is good for me. Even our rebels hate them. So yeah, we're going to march over here. We're going to take Chamber of Visions, which will be fantastic, as that is the ritual resource site, which is the main premise of this campaign. It means we can get rocking on this these wave fragments. It's 350 to the first one, and this is, I think it's... I imagine there's going to be a lot, so like, I've never actually captured this, so... Yeah. As I said, like, I only did 10 turns of preparation for this, so I never even caught this settlement before, so... I will find out what it does, but I don't know exactly what it does at the moment. Right, now our position in general. Right, we've just had a rebellion. If you're done, we crushed a rebellion here, but it seems to be coming back. It's on -3 at the moment, one of which is events, because we chose some of the options that gave us public order public order defects, because we had a rebellion at the time, which gave us a ton of influence. And we've got Invocation of Assyrian as well, so -1. However, that is countered by Military Crackdown, so that is going to get worse over time. There's going to be a rebellion within the next few turns. So we have to fight that again. Probably bring old Teclis back to deal with that. Get some more experience, and for him to gain level 10. Or probably 11 actually. He'll get 10 with Chamber of Visions. Yes, and yeah, at the moment, once you take Chamber of Visions, it's more a period of consolidation and planning what our next route is. Okay, for now, we are gonna set up shop to attack Chamber of Visions next turn. Now it's 50% movement points. This way, okay. 50% is just there. Let's go here. Good. And good. Get a little bit of replenishment. Okay, so we're losing 700 a turn. That's quite a bit of hemorrhaging. So we want to stop that AS. Well, that was weird. I'll cut that bit out. You guys wouldn't have seen this because I've obviously cut it out, but I just had a lag for about 12 seconds there.
Teclis,
weird.
High Lawmaster.
Problems of playing on a laptop. Actually, I'm thinking if I do want to continue this YouTube thing. I have loved it over this past 4 months. I'm thinking about getting an SSD card, which I think will help with this dramatically. Like the videos themselves aren't bad, but they're like a little laggy. Anyway, no, not about me, more about the campaign. Yes, we need to grow this. We were growing it. I turned it off accidentally because I'm a dumbass. Yes. So we've got this going to level 3. We've got the Sentinels Zetsis over here. Can we get a money building? I think we had a barracks here, which didn't really serve us at all, so we're gonna get something. A little bit of money, a little bit of public order. That may be useful. Yeah, that may be very good actually. But we get some money, like it's a difference of 40 to be honest. It's quite cheap because, yeah. We get some growth, I guess, actually. You know what, I'm actually gonna go for the money rather than growth. My reasoning being, I want to put most of my money in here. If I grow it, I'm going to be more tempted to start doing this. I need Great Turtle Isle to grow. Alright, 4 turns, I'll be able to get another thing, another settlement unlock.
High Lawmaster of Hoeth.
Right, yeah, on to the next turn. I must say, I'm not sure I mentioned it in the last few episodes, but I absolutely love the changes that have been made between Warhammer 1 and Warhammer 2. Like, I wouldn't go as far as to say at the moment that this is my favourite Total War game of all time. I think it's too early for me to say it, but I think it's absolutely evident there has been a lot of polish added to this game, and I love it.
Outcast children of
I think I realised there was going to be a lot of polish. Ooh, okay. Our dude, I know, our dudette.
I'm waiting.
You are waiting indeed. Hybrid weapon infantry, Senga. Yeah, we got.
Restore order.
It's still -3 because we lost the repression penalty, but we also lost a military crackdown. Oh no, sorry, no, I'm talking about the bum again. We lost a military crackdown, but we gained a +1 in character in public order. So still -3. Gonna rebellion soon anyway. Right. But yeah, I absolutely love the polish in this game. I think I realised that from the very about several months beforehand, when they released the free LC. The free LC if you bought the pre-order the game, when Norska was added, which is so much better than the original Warhammer 1, in which what they called Chaos. Chaos was the first faction. A staple faction of Warhammer 1 was the DLC. It was a little bit of a rip-off. So I'm glad they learned from their mistakes. It makes me happy to know that I think there are loads that the guys at CA do care. They do put a lot of effort into this game, so give a thumbs up for CA. Right, okay, Chamber of Visions. These guys have remained on force march. They're going to be tired when we get into this battle, so good for me.
High
I
Lawmaster.
think we can take him this turn.
Destroy them.
Let's dally on over here.
Attack.
Ah, well, it's well in our favour. We have 2 units of Dark Riders. If I can get... Oh, God, the thing's getting in the way. We have a Black Ark Corsairs. They sound... Ooh, what a Sea Dragon Cloak. The scaled leather of the Flightless Sea Dragon provides a very light yet incredibly sturdy material for... Flightless Sea Dragon? That sounds like a pretty shit dragon to me. Flightless Sea Dragon? Never heard of a flightless dragon. I've heard of a Komodo dragon, but you want like a fantasy dragon, one that can fucking fly. Okay, these guys are just... they'll die easily. Fucking Latin dragons. Shield damage large, okay, normal spear unit. Cool name though, and same. General... Warora... Stephanie. We'll call her Stephanie. And yeah, another bunch of trash in here. Should be fine. Our archers can deal with this. We got our Articuno, still called a Frostheart's Phoenix. And most importantly, our Swordmaster Hoeth. Any arrow. It should be absolutely fine. Right.
Steady hand is needed.
Let's get rocking. Right, and here we are. That load time was a lot quicker. Yeah, I've been cutting out my load times. I'm gonna cut out the load times for the rest of the battle anyway, for the rest of the campaign, just because they take at least 2 minutes or 3 minutes, and no one's got time for that. I think in the first and second episode it was lasting like 5 minutes or something ridiculous. I think this game has been optimised. I think it's just my laptop being a bit pants, being a bit old. Like, it's a good laptop, but it's a bit old. Right. Okay, we want Spearmen at the front as per usual, backed up by the archers. Skirmish mode off. Actually, unless we got a choke point here, we do, and we have the archer advantage. So I imagine they are going to come for us. If we had this hill here, Yeah, I think I'm gonna go here. We're gonna form up just over here. Five archers behind. We've got our Frosthot Phoenix, which will do a little bit of scouting for us. Teclis up front. Right. 90 reserve, 6 seconds. No, 1 power per 6 seconds. That's pretty good. Sign limit's 25. I'm not going to risk it. I will not risk it for that biscuit. Dally on over here. Well, of course, they've gone over that side. But they're moving quite fast anyway, so I won't be able to get them at the choke point. So we are going to start up here. Nope, other way please. Oh god, how do I do this? Ah! The woes of a historical Total War player. Hey, that's about right.
Moving out.
I must admit, I am still getting used to the controls after god knows how many years playing these more modern Total Wars. Like, admittedly, I'm only 23, but I've been playing Total War since I was about 12. Started on Rome Total War, I am now here. Without a doubt I love Rome Total War, but I played it for far too long, I didn't really keep up. And now coming into these modern games, I have literally no clue what the controls do. I do love them though. I thought I wouldn't, but I do. I absolutely adore these games. Right, okay, anyway, enough about me. We have a bunch of crap down here. These bitch elves. We have a mighty hill.
Very well.
My god, that range. Ugh. Do you even range, bro? This is insane. Like I said, I think I mentioned in the first episode, I thought the Wood Elf range was OP. Just too much, but this, 180... I guess it makes sense, because elven archers are, you know, a thing. You know, we'll take a few shots on those Dark Riders. Okay. Also got a bunch of guys carrying around the flanks. You guys are going to come this way. As are you. Okay, where are the skirmishers? Anything with not shields. We're gonna take those dreads. Wait, what? Dark shards. Do dark shards have shields? They do. We could take the general. Let's take the general. Let's take. Whoa. What did I call her against? Barbara? Oh, Stephanie. It was Stephanie. Fairly sure it was Stephanie. Can't tell me otherwise. I'm fairly sure it was Stephanie. I called her. 100% Stephanie. Okay, we're going to take our Swordmaster Hoeth around the side here, because I see the Dread Spears taking a flanking maneuver. And the Cav is taking another attack. We're just going to follow him. I am not... Oh, God, I've got a Nephadametok. I didn't realise that. Put that there. Oh, that looks good. Oh, right, okay. You're in combat. Let's pull you back.
I will obliterate them. Teclis.
You see what I mean about not getting used to these controls? I am... Okay. Just... Yeah. What a doink. Oh, yes. Oh, I wish he went along that way, but that's still a pretty good amount of damage.
We away! Ancestors! I concur!
Stop him. Stop charging. Okay, good. Good. Okay, don't need the spearmen here anymore. Archers have got this. Spearmen are coming round. Archers have killed them off. They have indeed. Right, let's get these guys. We've got you. Right. Let's Spearmen are going to come round. Frostheart Phoenix is going to come that way and do a rear charge into these guys. We've got a Swordmaster Hoeth tearing them a new one along the side. 79, 80 kills already. I love this purple. Oh, I love the colour purple anyway. Okay, we are going to want not one of you. We're going to want to stop you doing damage to our centre. Where Jen? Keep forgetting your damn name. Stephanie. Of course it was. Of course it was Stephanie. How could I forget you, Stephanie? Go that way. Incoming charge, you're going the wrong way, but I need the archers.
Making my way.
Orders received.
Well, how many? You're that unit, 74. You've taken a lot of hit point damage, but you haven't taken many casualties. So go over this way, we can probably save you. We've stopped you from firing, you're now going to come back. You're going to... Where's the music gone? Okay, that should do a lot of damage. We're going to break the centre here. Cool, you're going to push on round. Cool, that should do a lot of damage. Morale-wise, at least. You're going to push on down this way. You're going to push back. I've taken a lot of... Ooh, okay, yeah, we've taken the back already. They took a lot of hit point damage, but they didn't take that much in terms of... I think it's like half. It looks like they've taken a quarter, or 3/4 worth of that overall health. They've actually taken only half. Which is still not great, like, I would have liked to have a bit more. I could have done the battle a bit better, but, you know. All about the training. I will get there. Got to help a whole historical Total War player out. Any advice, even if it is stop being a dumb idiot, like, get good or learn micro, that sort of stuff. That is absolutely fine. Okay. Yeah, this is a settlement battle, so I've won it anyway. Decisive victory. My God, finally.
Victory was assured.
Was it indeed? Pretty 206 on those Swordmasters. Yes, please. And we've got a little bit of experience in each of these guys. Oh no, just you. You're flashing. You're flashing as well. Okay, good. So we've got a bit of experience on our spearmen at the front. These guys are doing well. These are a really good first tier infantry unit. Archers as well, ripping a new one as per usual. Frostheart Phoenix doing pretty good as well, and Teclis not doing too shabbily. 200 losses. Meh. Right.
Sack this place.
Gonna occupy.
Battle calls me.
For the progress. I think there's money, a lot of money in it. Yes, there is indeed. Good. Yep. And oh god, feel about that one. How many fragments we got? 63 fragments. That is fuck all. Something like 5,000 or something. Yeah, 5,000. 53. Woo! Or 63. Woo! Wild across the country. Really? That's a mission? Make a commandment and you give me money. Sure. Like. Sure?
The Assa are troubled.
Okay, it's got campaign movement range for enemy armies. Trade? What's it called? Random patrols. Trade? Oh, that's pretty useful. We are a maritime faction, but not in this territory at least. Growth and construction costs, that is definitely useful. Military recruitment, not really. And Untainted, yeah, maybe in the future, depends if we get Chaos Corruption. I imagine we will do. Let's do this for now. Okay. Construct Ancient Waystone.
The people are restive.
Right. Oop. Oh, we got another ritual. Okay, what's this? I think you gave me more money if I did you. Why can't I do this? Oh, 3 turns, okay. That gives me lots of Untainted, lots of replenishment, and lots of attrition avoidance. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. That's very good. 10 turns, 2,000, and we get a lot of buffs. If Chaos Corruption, which I imagine will eventually come, particularly when I do these things. So I haven't done a lot of research in, but I do know that when you open it, when you do these, like, you can get attacked by any faction and chaos could spawn. So I imagine chaos corruption quickly ensues. Oh, by the way, oh my god, these guys are powering on. What? That is some bull. You're almost at 350. Anyway, enough complaining. Now I realised something I hadn't done is actually plan how I was going to win this campaign. I kind of just charged headlong into it like legendary Teclis, but I didn't really think about it, so I need to do a bit of planning. We are of course a maritime faction, need trading, and that is the big power of this place. I did a little bit of I said planning to no plan. Did planning about 5 minutes ago and had a look and realised that the best way to start a campaign is always to go for the cultural things. So any of the campaign of Warhammer 1 you go for growth, then you go for money before you go for any of the military advancements. So likewise to this, so we should go to the cultural advancements. It says this, and this gives us like Waystone Network, which is 10% movement range, which is pretty dang good. Diplomatic relations with our High Elves and Lizardmen, which once again is useful, particularly when we have the chaos later on in the game, I imagine. Construction costs, more construction costs, recruitment, diplomatic relations with everyone, and construction costs. So that's all very useful, but the most important is this, the Maritime Empire, which I just saw about maybe 10 minutes before recording this. All sea regions are made visible to your faction. That is insane. That is amazing. This is the cornerstone of our nation. Maritime Empire. Trade is the cornerstone of the elves. If we get the, if we get this, we can see every sea settlement and by proxy every sea-based faction in the game, and we can trade with them. Particularly because we have good relations with human and elven factions. Any elven faction that has a port or any sort of sea region we can make contact with, and that is brilliant for us. We need to get this. Now, what do we need? We need a Shrine of Ashurian and an Elven Court. No, have a look. Shrine of Ashurian, Untainted +6, Cultural Advancements. That's level 3, we're about to get that, so I'll get this next turn. Also, it'll help us if any chaos does come. Now, what was it? Elven Court. That looks like stuff over here, infrastructure kind of stuff. No. Maybe this? I presume it's this. Colony Promenade Theatre. No, it's not that. You? Embassy? Or is it this then? Gardens. Court. Oh, Elven Court. Okay, cool. It's level 4. That's annoying. It's a little way off then, but we could do it. Well, we're going to be able to do it. Level 4 is not the end of the world, but it does mean waiting a little while. But if we get that, that's the first turn. Like, yeah, this technology is the very first one after cultural advancements. This will be one turn because you pay money for it. The Maritime Empire, we can start trading. We can really build up. This is how. This is in effect. I think the campaign is based on how quick can you get Maritime Empire. I'll happily wager stuff on that. Like, this Elven campaign relies on how quickly you can get this. The sooner, the better. If you leave this, you're not going to be able to beat these factions, particularly on Legendary. You need to have some sort of advantage, and that is ours. So we need to get this level 4, and to build those two things, so we can see every Elven faction in the game, or I presume every Elven faction has a port, so. Right. So of course we've got growth. We need to do it this way. 4 growth. We've got 2 turns for 1. Now, although we've got a growth building here and we can build it up next turn, we're gonna need to resettle these 2 regions to get even more growth to invest in Great Turtle Isle. Now, this isn't a port settlement, and this Mud Isles is. Also, this could get attacked by the Dark Elves, whereas this one likely will not be. So, I'm going to bring you down here.
Attack!
Oh god, I can't speed these guys up. Normally you press spacebar and these guys like whoosh all the way down here, but I think this my computer isn't good enough, so I can't do it, which is sad.
You must restore order.
Right, people are pissed at us. all that over here. People are pissed at us
The
as
Asura
well.
are troubled.
Chamber of Visions. Nope.
Teclis, High Lawmaster.
I want to recruit more units, but we have no money. So we're going to
The
get you
people
up.
are restive.
Alright, I think that's pretty much it. Oh, intrigue. Look at this. Still Dusk. Blood from Coven. Ooh, there's a Cloud Skyer. Okay. It looks like they are close by. As to where they are, I don't know, but that is concerning. Like, I noticed there are ruins up here. Hulatal, Cavern of Malexigor, and Unseen Constellation. Okay. The Blue Vipers. That sounds like a dodgeball team. Right, okay. So I want to scout these territories. I'm going to need an agent for that. Now I believe, actually, I could get that in 3 turns' time. Look at the building browser again. How are we going to do this? We are going to... Okay, to get that maritime empire, we need this and this. Okay, so if we go over here, we get an elven noble. Okay, that'll be useful to actually try and take out some generals. I believe, I don't know. Like, are they effective in melee? I presume they're not. Oh my god! Hurry up. Okay, I'm gonna just pause this until it loads. Okay, here we are, finally, after decades of waiting. Or like 2 minutes, but same as. High Elf aristocrats are precise and calculating. They bring this nature to the battlefield. Oh wow, they get a steed, they get a chariot, and a great eagle. Oh, that would be useful. We can have a flying goon squad. I'm looking forward to that. Okay, I'm going to go for this guy. Ooh, okay, so they should be good assassins. These guys look useful. Okay. Yep, we're going to go for you. Okay, so the end... Go away, please. 3 turns time, that is what we're going to get. We get the... what's it called? Elven Gardens. Doesn't do a whole lot for us. Income 10% from entertainment buildings, and we have no entertainment buildings because that's this. That does feck all anyway. Is that all regions in this province? That does kind of force you to go this way, which is good because it gives public order and money. If you have 3 of those, the maximum you could get is 240, 120, 240. So 480 is the maximum you can get from this. That's 48. 150 minus 144. So you get 144 extra on 480. Well, I guess that's kind of useful when you get there. It's a little bit of something. It's like, that's 1 unit. That's not really worth it, but it's something, I guess. Anyway, farting about in time. We gotta see where those Dark Elves go. I've now taken Chamber of Visions, but I know they've got another force there. Because I saw it.
How dare you seek me out?
Oh. Do I want to attack them? Now, I am an aggressive player. Sort of. Sometimes, maybe. But I am actually thinking maybe leave them for now. Because we are in a period we want to consolidate, so... Oh, and it's high as well. We can get some money out of this. 500 is something. 500 pretty much stops the hemorrhaging for this turn, which is worth it, I think. Minor power, we have this province. We're going to have some rebellions next turn anyway, so we're going to have some battles. That's worth it, actually. I'm happy to leave them for now. Sorry, messing around with stuff on my my timer. Okay, so we got extra 500. Ooh, okay, extra 1,000, which can offset this. Good, and more influence. Plaza, got rid of that, and we're gonna get more public order, or do we get more? Let's go growth.
You must restore order.
Okay.
Protector of Ultron.
Right, now,
For a fair!
I do believe we can do a thing called a treasure hunt. Whilst hunting for treasure in the ruins of an ancient city, you find a hideous, putrid demon of Nurgle slumped in a cage, its pox-riddled flesh oozing through the bars. In a fly-choked voice, it informs you that its tears have healing properties. A bold claim indeed. So, we have a thing in a cage which heals shit. So, do we leave it? Do we kill it? Do we search the cage? Or do we drink the demon's tears? Wow, a fated daughter of Grandfather Nurgle. Reminds me of Harry Potter, the Nurgles. God. So, drink the demon's tears, or demons. Demons? I think it's demons still. Demon's tears is a leap of faith. Leave it sounds like a bit of a dick. That's a very high elf thing to do, but I think Teclis wouldn't do that. He does like other people. He likes to trust them. Kill the demon? That is fucking harsh. That's some Malekith shit right there. We're not doing that. Search the cage. I have one of these two. Oh god. Okay, I'm not doing either of these. I'm doing one of these bottom two. Search the cage of Demon's Tears. Be safe or just go for the leap of faith. Oh, you just go fucking Indiana Jones. Ah, what to do? I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna drink the Demon's Tears. Ah! Damn it. Okay. A lot of replenishment, but Chaos Corruption. Okay, that wasn't the best choice in hindsight, but still, it was fun.
You may approach.
Better luck next time. That. Oh god, that's a lot. Okay. Those rebellions are gonna come a bit quicker now. Indeed, they are. That comes in 2 turns. That means I'm going to do that in 2 turns' time. Get the Untainted and try and block it as much as I can.
High Lawmaster.
Does mean we get a little more replenishment, which is good.
The people are restive.
There is no limit to my power.
Now, I'm going to play safe. I think they're going to be Skaven up this way. First, because we saw them on the diplomacy, we saw there a Skaven nearby. And 2, there is a conglomeration of ruined settlements over this way. That to me sounds a bit fishy, a bit ratty. 4 as well, 4 ruined settlements. I don't trust it. Yeah, I'm gonna hold off on that front. I'm gonna see if I can trade with the dwarfs.
Anad? Honor to your ancestors.
Get military access for some money. Let's try and get some money.
Sure.
Great. Military access, so we can go over here. That'd be useful, actually. We can have our one unit eventually, once she's, once we rehabilitate all these settlements and we got public order under control, we could probably take a lone general and have a scout over this way, through these lands. This paid off in the end. We used our influence to improve relations with the Spine of Sotek dwarfs, and it has turned out in our favour.
Cruel and deadly. There is little you could say that would improve.
I could try and trade with these guys, but I think eventually cultural version would just road that down. Okay.
What do you want?
You're at war with people around you. I've got a military alliance already with the Melvin, so I'm actually happy to not do this, because I can't get a trade agreement from them at all. Like, part of the weird thing of this game, you need to have a trading post out on the sea to be able to trade with me, so I'm good. If they gave me money for it, I would happily do that, but no, not on their own. Because the only thing I can get with them further than defensive alliance is a military alliance. Right, we've got a rebellion coming.
Lady of the Phoenix Court.
I can either settle, or I can try and come back and defend this. Can I reach?
We shall not rest.
I can't actually reach.
For the Phoenix King.
Who seeks me? On my way.
Okay, we're going to have two rebellions. Probably this turn and next turn. Let's have a look at the public order. Military presence is 7, so we're going to be gone next turn, so -8, which makes it 94, so 6 more. It may not revolt's turn, actually.
Mage.
Okay, let's just go this way then.
Very well. Teclis, High Lawmaster.
So we should have rebellion this turn. These guys will rebel the turn after, so we should be able to reach the rebellion wherever it is. I hope. At the very least, even after 2 turns of rebellion, this army can beat it. If not, they're not going to be able to take Turtle Isle. We're then going to hold off on this fine lady from taking Mud Isles, just in case they don't show up here. Okay.
We are ill at ease.
Anything we can do? Nope. No, there is not.
Lady of the Phoenix Court.
Yep, you can stay. Yep. Okay. Another rebellion again. Should be absolutely fine. I think this is more of episode securing our borders. We've already pushed the Dark Elves out, which was good. Now it's just about securing the peninsula up here and... Oh. Oh god. Okay. 2 things at once. A dispute has developed between nobles of the Safari and Yevras, whom the Saphirian elves call the Ghosts of Glory. Although the petty clandestine squabbles of the lower houses are never usually a concern for the Phoenix King. The Safarian elves bristle with magical power, whilst Tor Yves is one of the most defensible, if dangerously ill-garrisoned city in all of Ulthuan. Harmony between these two houses is preferable, but if not possible, then someone, somewhere, must be appeased. Right, we've got Montagues and Capulets stabbing at each other, so we've got to appease them both. Plague on both your houses this way. No. Inform the Safari Elves that power is widely respected at Ulthuan, so brown nose. We do get a mage if we brown nose. Ooh. It is reasons like this why we get influence. Okay. Publicly condemn them. We get leadership. That is literally no purpose for us right now. Defense buildings. Once again, no, we're not really investing in defense buildings. And reach a common ground. So we get a bit of influence and we get some treasury, sorry. We lose 1,500. Now we are hemorrhaging money. That means over this next turn we lost 2,000. We take down 11. In effect, just under 12,000. Still means we have plenty of money, but I'd rather not lose that. Whereas we do lose a lot of influence here. We'll go back down to 75 influence, but that is why we have this. So we can have the good choices. We get a mage. That will be useful. Depends what the mage is. I'm hoping it's a mage of life, actually. Because I think, yeah, let's do this.
Mage of Ulthuan.
Oh my god, yes, it's a mage of life. Yes! Wait, what? Elven Colony? Oh, right, god, yeah, it's the... yeah. Okay. Let's carry out a hero action. Yep, I have done this already. Good. Oh, that's really good. Mostly because I'm happy that's happened because Teclis has kind of got a lot of fire spells going on. He's got Emblem of Phoenix, Fireball, and Gem of Sunfire. He does have a healing spell over here, but most of his attacks are either Beast or High Elf. Like he hasn't really got many healing spells, so it'll be
the winds are
complementary if we have a life magician.
Poets chosen. My powers are yours.
Right, can we reach this guy? We can. Do we want to reach this guy? We do not.
I know the way. Moving on.
Right, we're going to go here.
By
We'll take the
the
next turn.
gods.
Yeah, well, I'm really happy with that.
What
Just
do
they
you
can
require?
move.
Behold,
Can you do
true
anything?
power.
4% from wounded. It's something.
They shall know suffering.
Oh, good. I love you already. And we get a little bit of influence, a little bit of wave fragment. Good.
Honourable and true.
Awakening of the Wood. We can get you... Well, she already has Awakening of the Wood, and that's a pretty shitty spell, but it's something. Oh, that's useful, actually. She could also be a scout for us. Okay. No, I'm going to go over here, Awakening the Wood, and I'm going to get Life Bloom and Earth Blood. Yeah, I'm going to go this way. Alright. Thank you, Anaril. Okay.
The Asa are riotous.
Now, because of that, we have lost a bit more money. But... can... Well, this does absolutely... Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back. Now, I had a bit of trouble in the last episode. We got about halfway through the battle, halfway through the episode even. We defeated the Dark Elves here, and we came back over. And I had to go over to go off to dinner, speak to my dad, and do all sort of family stuff. And I pressed pause. I came back, played the rest of the turn, and I've watched the replay, and it's a giant black screen for the whole episode, which is incredibly annoying. I have thought about reshooting it, but it's not the end of the world. Just to give you a quick rerun of what happened. We defeated the Dark Elves, as I said. We had taken the Chamber of Visions. We came back to deal with a rebellion.
High Lawmaster of
I
Hope.
don't even think we had the first battle. The first battle was alright. It was a good battle. I know what I'm saying. Yeah, it was the best battle ever. You would have been amazed by how good I was. I was amazing, like the best. Pretty standard battle. Same army as me. Sort of dealt with it pretty easily. Same over here. We had a Lizardmen force who attacked Sentinels of Zetsu. We came back, defeated them. Basically, we have Teclis is now level 12, and Ariel is level 5. We've got the Chain Lightning, Arcane Conduit, Net of Amantok, Regrowth, and we're hopefully soon going to start going down this chain. We've got a bit more money. We've got our other general over here. What's her name?
Can I offer assistance?
Senga, coming down to the Golden Colossus to do some treasure hunting, and Teclis himself
Master
is
of the
going
White
up to
Tower.
occupy Golden Ziggurat. And yeah, we're actually in a period of consolidation, so it's really annoying about that game save. I hope you guys can forgive me. I don't know what's wrong. I'll have to try and find out what's wrong with Bandicam. Don't know if it was just the pause or if it was the fact that it ran on for an hour and 50 minutes. It's an hour and 50 minutes just because my end turn takes like 5 minutes each in and ending of each battle. Anyway, I will be back for episode 4, so I hope you enjoyed the half episode I gave you. I think the first half was the best half anyway, so you have the better of two. And I will see you in the next episode. Thank you very much for watching. Until we meet again, goodbye.